Put it on the top. I don't know.
Check. After many technical difficulties, we are back. Continuing the pods. Raj, you are on. Say hello.
Hey everyone, this is Raj. Some of you might know me from the forums as Grogboxer.
Grogboxer from the StimHack forums. And on our right, we have Quinn Wonku playing Kate Mack and Leia Snyder running one of the not so commonly seen HB identities, HB the Foundry. And no playmats. That my OCD is out of control right now.
It's kind of nice though. You can see the cards really clearly.
Oh, let's see what she's got in her hand. Let's do a little over-the-shoulder cam.
I like how you did that as soon as her turn ended and she put the cards down.
No. Kate looks like a, so far, standard prepaid Kate. Got a baby out, got an astrolabe. Foundry, if you're not familiar with the Foundry ability, that is where you res a piece of ice, you can search your R&D for another piece of ice. That same copy. So you can assume she's probably rolling with the next suite. How you doing this fine Sunday afternoon, Raj?
I'm doing not too badly myself. It's a wonderful day for Netrunner.
Thank you for tuning in. You could be watching the football, or you could be watching Netrunner. We thank you for choosing Netrunner. So she installs in a remote. I have no idea what's going on there. Let's see if we can get a look. And of course, she puts her cards down again. After the runner, starts digging, probably looking for a prepaid. He diesels for click 1. 2 is going to run that remote. Where's his next goal?
Yep.
Interesting choice. Next goal is usually something you want to catch somebody with. As long as you do 1 net damage.
She might be running the baddie gold deck that people were pretty into as soon as baddie came out.
And we're already on the board.
One, right? No,
Next goal does not end the run piece of ice. Installs R&D interface, click 3.
And then on dirty laundry, out.
It's like a regular old run in R&D.
Leave it. And second one.
See if we can get a peek. Looks like an archive memories. Now we get a view of her hand.
Ah, there we go. Oh, celebrity gift.
Got some traps in there. What is happening? The decks we've seen today, Raj. What is going on in PAX? Not only are at PAX, which is not a normal Netrunner spot, but we're also in Seattle too, which for those of you who may not know, they love their... There's only one eloquent way to describe it. They love their weird-ass decks out here.
It's the epicenter of jank. I think that's what Dan calls it. It's pretty true.
But Leia, I do not know Leia or Quinn. A lot of players out here that I've never seen before, which is kind of cool. Always nice to see the Netrunner community spreading. Leia has some traps in her hand. She probably doesn't want to gift, because she does have look like a priority rec in there. Draws for click 1, draws into that archived memories. Installs behind that next gold again.
It looked like that was a cerebral overrider with no advancements.
Yep, trying to throw it out there. Off to the runner again. Kate Mack, still one of the strongest IDs right now in my opinion. Just so versatile, so many tools at their disposal. Runs R&D, season NAPD. It's already up to 4 points.
I have a lead there.
So not looking good for the Foundry. Not a good showing for some of you guys maybe looking for a good Foundry match. This might not be it. But we still have to see the Foundry anyway. Could be worse. Could be Neareth Hub we're watching right now.
I think that's the round we missed. I think was 2 Neareth Hub Kates.
They were both Neareth Hub Kate. And done in like 2 seconds. So he runs the remote, takes the net damage, has no program to trash. Sees this cerebral overrider, no advancements. So just trashes that for free. Foils any plans that they had of giving him that brain damage. Let's see if we can peek what she has again. I'll be honest with you, Raj. I have no idea what card that is in her hand. I cannot tell.
I think it's a Shell Corp on the right, so I think the plan was probably to advance the Cerebral and put Shell Corp to fuel the Econ.
So Celebrity Gift shows the hand. Runner knows exactly what's going on, what he's working with.
That's very risky. I mean, she showed the win, essentially. Since he's at 4, that's a Pyrrhec.
Maybe she feels safe under what she has in HQ.
It was Jackson.
Oh, did not
see.
show the Friday, right?
Okay.
All right. But setting, she's going to try to bluff it out. It is next to gold, so he'd probably check it regardless. No programs, 1 little net damage. And just a public service announcement. If you see a roped off area with cameras, please do not decide to barge through it and go talk to your friends.
Was that what happened?
That's what that happened. They hit the cameras, hit the cords, my computer crashed, and it was just a giant shit show. So that's why we missed round 2. We're in round 3 of Swiss. They are doing pods, just like last year. They're doing pods of 8 people. And then a cut to the top pods, and they're going to do some mini playoffs kind of thing. Not necessarily a cut. Real casual tournament here at the Arcade Expo. We're getting so much feedback. I apologize for that. Just for all sorts of technical difficulties today. It's your phone. A cell phone was the culprit. So back to the action. Installing in the remote and take some money. Having a look at what the runner has in his hand. He's got money for days. Too lucky to find. Runs HQ, probably looking at that lead work. Reses.
Is that Lancelot? I can't tell.
That is not a Lancelot. You astute viewers out there, feel free to type in chat what that is. I do not recognize the artwork. Might have to go walk over there.
Right.
I think it is a Lancelot. Yeah, it is because it's showing Merlin Galaxy.
Okay, it is a Lancelot. So running HB Foundry Grail. Decides wisely to try to get something to break it.
2 more. And then I get in for 3. Yeah.
And it breaks all 3 separate teams.
Okay.
And she still has the winner hand, I believe. So this could be game right here.
I didn't know you had that. No, you just revealed.
It's a surprise.
Revealing all latest surprises.
Take a pic.
It's not what you want to happen when you're playing a surprise trap deck. Draws that to Director Haas, it looks like. In a real bad spot as Corp right now. It's only going to get stronger as the game goes on.
I think you probably want to Jackson away the agendas.
Absolutely. And ideally make him run the remote, spend some resources, and then you can just pop Jackson.
Yeah, and right now he can't break next goal, so he'd be taking...
Just one net damage right
yeah,
now.
actually, the remote's secure until he gets the admin out.
Yeah, seeing the next goal, I thought she was going to be playing the next sweep, but Grail Sweep, the next gold splash. Looking for the damage route, I'm assuming. Sure, again, or hedge funds make some money. I believe last count they had about 40-ish players here. You do good. It was around 40, I believe, at the last count. Nice casual PAX tournament. Runner has many options. Just looking to close the game out. Should not be hard for Kate at this point. Got some money in hand. Looks like taking the legwork HQ. Install Sharpshooter. Checks out R&D for the double RDI dig. Leia's got to be wondering how she can get out of this hole. Rez is Mother Goddess.
Right.
Strength 4, so it cannot break it with Mimic. Gonna go check out that remote. Here comes the next. Installs next bronze, and he will bounce.
Let's go to the Director Haas. Yeah.
All right.
Point.
It is a point. All right. Metrical visage on one.
She is on the board.
Data sucker on two.
Opts not to use Director Haas, let him use it with.
Three over here.
Builds a sucker counter, click 3 in. For click 4, we'll run R&D. Could be game right here. Get the sucker token back. And scores. So he's at 5 points. Not enough to close the game out.
I'll leave it.
Always nice to steal that Chronos project off. Especially if you're a clone shipping living type of kid. Yeah, so quiet over there, Raj. How you doing? Chime in.
Oh, not bad. Yeah, the Chronos project actually, well, it's an interesting agenda nowadays. I think it harms a lot of decks.
It does harm a lot of decks. Especially Kate, if you prevent them from going back through that second round through the deck, which prepaid Kate loves to do.
Not have enough money.
Yeah, I think Quinn's in a really good position.
Quinn is
Now with the data sucker out, I mean, R&D is wide open. Actually, all centrals are wide open because they're all just centrals. They're all sentries. So.
Leia needs to find. The only way I feel she can get this is if she gets a trap. She does have a fairly secure scoring remote right now. He does not have what he needs, but it is Shaper. He shouldn't have any problem trying to find a program to get through the next bronze.
I mean, he has a clone chip in SMC.
So, two for that. Then this, and one more. Card.
Gets the double dig.
Leave it. Leave it.
Sees something in an Eve campaign.
Mine.
Gets his money back from Dirty Laundry. And he will Legger HQ. This could definitely be game right now.
So I took the
Let's see if we can get a look in the hand. That's 3 of next, or not next, Lancelot. And so she must have installed that priority rack, so she is safe. This is Jackson. Archive memories.
last click drop it.
Draws for his last click. Blue level clearance. So here's a tough call. Your R&D locked, your blue level clearance, that's going to give him a whole fresh look next turn. You do get your money. Now it's Kenshi Jackson and draw, but then she's going to bring up more cards.
Some more bursty time. You can't really use right now.
Alright,
It's all the E's. So he will get a fresh look at R&D.
from accident. Indexing on one.
Index is R&D.
So I get to look at the top 5 cards.
Okay.
Nice. One.
What, 10?
Sure, give me 10 if you
See
want.
what he sees. And he's, oh, that is game right there. Eden fragment.
And I run again.
Does she have a Jackson hit that mode? I believe there's a prior wreck. That should be game right there.
Run both.
That is game.
That was rough. You had no money.
And just like that, first game is over.
Yeah, Kate's going to Kate. That's
Kate's gonna Kate, and Foundry's gonna Foundry. But it was always nice to see Foundry. I like to see the less factions play.
I was hoping to see either Batty or something, but I mean, you're playing Celebrity Gift, I don't know.
I was hoping to see some action.
I had
Or maybe some HB Foundry and the twins popping up. That would have been great.
I played against that at a game store here once. Seattle.
Of course, Seattle.
Those twins Archer Foundry.
yeah, that's huge. In the top like third of the deck.
Switching sides with something a little more, not exciting, a little more common. We're going to have Noise on the left, Jateki RP on the
I thought it was
right.
Merlin, and then you would have found you the next one, and I could have
So this should be a good matchup.
Yes.
Used to be Noise was a terrible match against RP. RP would just roll over, and once they got the wild side, you drop the encryption portal.
which is like.
But ever since Pancake's coming out,
Pancakes and Faust especially has
especially
just made Noise
Faust.
almost unstoppable. It's
Played a
ridiculous.
lot of net.
You know, I'm going to look for people.
Cool.
And Leia talking to Quinn, she's a new player, only in a couple months. Gotta support those new players, get them to come out to tournaments.
I built I regularly just
Do you know where I them
tear
from?
them apart and build something new. This
I have
used to be a
no
rule
idea where they're
that
from.
was about 6
Let's say
iterations.
Seattle. They're from Seattle.
And I just...
And Quinn's from Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania.
Actually, pretty great.
Punxsutawney.
You got the twins in there too, like there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twins Merlin. And I was thinking you would do Twins Next as well.
Yeah, yeah.
That being
Or even more, right?
and yeah, 2 or whatever kind of given plus another set.
And then they're dead. They're gone at
But
that point.
I have not gotten there once.
Not one?
Not once so far this turn. So or maybe I've got to get them to pull.
Noise at RP. But she was running a Foundry, so is she running a standard Noise deck? We'll see.
All of the turns.
All the cuts.
Leia Surprise Snyder, that's her nickname, I believe.
I think I see is that a Lucky Find in there?
Is it a
Yeah,
prepaid
it's
Noise?
definitely it's a surprising noise. We'll see.
What is happening? Always with surprises for you guys. Lucky Find it Noise.
Seems like a good switch turn.
Oh, is that Progenitor? Hive Mind.
So installs of R&D, hedge funds, installs in a remote. Let's take a look, see what she's got there. She sure gambles for click 1. We see a lucky find. That is a hive mind. 2 hive minds. And what is that? Is that Xanadu?
That was virus.
Oh my god.
Is that Xanadu?
That
No,
was,
that's-
looks like Xanadu.
Install Jackson.
Installs Jackson, then we'll use Jackson.
And
Draws him 2. Toll booth. Installs one of the most annoying pieces of ice ever. Crick. Installs Crick over R&D. Look at the noise. Have not seen Mills yet.
Yeah, exactly.
oh, you got a replicating perfection.
Oh.
One of the central servers first.
Oh.
Not the kill.
Okay, I thought that's what it was. I thought it was art card. I will need my next.
That's it.
Sees a toll booth.
Alright. Cute.
All right.
He's going to run that Jackson. Ass noise. Absolutely wants to get rid of that Jackson.
Oh man.
Grab it.
Very strategy.
I don't want to have either money or cards. So
I want money and cards.
I know. So that's 3.
Virus breeding gown.
There we go. Okay.
It was not a Xanadu.
Drawing 1.
Draws for click
So
1.
she's playing the super, the hive mind super
Draws
deck, I
a
guess.
picture perfect. Draws a
Maybe with
gift.
Chicana or something, which is always really fun. Very hard to play against, actually.
Installs toll booth over HQ. Sitting on 2 agendas in hand. Draws into a medium. Medium wins games.
Yeah, so
Draws into Corroder. Still a staple of every deck. Ever.
I think it will be hard to get Corroder out of any Anarch
You
deck.
just can't make a better card. It's already an amazing card. Once again, thank you for joining us. We are here in round 3. PAX Prime in Seattle, Washington. They are running the pod format. More weird shit in Seattle. They're running the pod format. Some people like it, some people loathe it. She runs into an Eli.
nope.
All right.
She's going to bounce off rather than she's choosing to spend 4 credits. Wednesday Quinn draws into a daily business ship.
Celebrity gift.
Celebrity
Got a
gifts.
Judy for detail.
Showing it all. Susanoo, NAPDN interns. Not a wonderful hand, but he is quite secure in HQ with the toll booth. Leia just checking out what she's working with there. Newer player. Like I said, we always love newer players here in Netrunner. Can't always have us grizzled, grumpy old veterans. The next thing you know, you turn into a tank top wearing, cocky, bearded guy named Dan D'Argento.
Oh, okay. Well, don't worry about it then.
So Noise has got to get working. RP is weakest in its early game. Once it gets set up, it becomes an absolute nightmare. So
I
they
guess
got to
if
get
I was
some.
breeding counter, I have another counter, but
Love to tell her, but they are so far away. And I was told by organized play that you have to let them play their game. He's having a show of business.
Drawing 1.
And he keeps drawing some more, draws into a Sundew.
Install on 2.
Installs that Sundew. Wait, looking at Jackson, why this does not have anything remotely secure on a remote yet. Trying to figure out how to penetrate these servers. My speeding gun should be ticking up.
I guess I don't know if her draw engine is wild cakes or not, but
Looks like she's going like the heavy virus. That would be my assumption. She's not taking up her virus breeding out. Just want to reach over there and fix it for her.
yeah, it's too bad we can't. It should have 3, I think, on it right now. That's,
I believe she
it
should
seems like
have
it's
3.
pretty critical for her deck.
Alright, daily business.
The daily business sees a Nissan
There we go. Now he's
Caprice
drawing the pieces he needs.
and keeps the Nissan MK2 or Mark II, if you will. But still not secure in this remote. Whereas Jackson? Jackson's for 2 more. Sees 2 celebrity gifts.
And then, celebrity gift.
Any celebrity gifts? Just interns, and it shows the exact same hand.
All good?
And RP playing the slow game, just making their money, getting set up as the behemoth that they can be. Does have to toss something. And Leia trying to get something on. Puts one on Katie Jones. See some high minds in there. Medium. Another Katie Jones.
Ah, there we go. That's,
Put more on
that's
Leia.
one more virus.
Leia, put more on. Trying to figure out her line. RP can be an extremely tough corporation to play against, especially for new players. At least with Ant-Man against new players, game's over really quickly. But this, you just...
Yeah, this is just a long drawn out death sometimes.
Welcome to Netrunner, new players. Here's RP for you. Let her know which guardian to keep per proper rules.
It seems like in this case, Leah needs to find a progenitor pretty quickly,
That'd be good.
so she can start
Sells it around.
mine for the medium.
Trying to get his... He has the ability to score, but he just does not have the cards he needs. Gets another mental health and a Niske.
No,
Installs mental health clinic. Looks like he needs to dump 1 card. Dumps Susano. Res Sundu makes some money. So for you new players, one of the keys to playing RP is you've got to take care of their economy. Otherwise, it will just balloon out of control.
Yeah, she did it well pretty early in the game where she took out the mental health on the early turns, and he was pretty poor until he drew that celebrity gift.
So they haven't gotten money.
And at this point, the advantage he only has that unprotected Sundew. It's actually she can bounce off the Eli, take care of the Sundew, then he has to rely on one burst econ to get back.
You want to take care of the economy, But then you always get that tricky part during the game, mid to late game, where if they have their economy going, you just have to give up and just try to go for the win. Quinn, Eli is probably not the piece of ice he wants from R&D, but does not have any choices in his hand. As far as I've seen a toll booth, Eli, Susano, and Crick. He's got lots of economy, lots of agendas. So if he can get set up, he'll be in a real good position.
And he doesn't have baddie or anything in his hands to protect his boat, I guess, right?
Leia just doing her thing. Installs Hagman. Probably not the favorite cards for any players who have that, what's that phobia where you don't like looking at holes or something like that? I have to look that up right now. Because that is important.
This is interesting. The problem for Instance now is, I mean, since they're not in a progenitor, you can wipe viruses.
Trypophobia. That's called trypophobia.
Yep, and that's exactly what it is.
And there are two high minds out there. That is illegal play.
Oh yeah, you're right. Forget about that.
High mind is unique. Well, you go tell Jacob, the judge, to go turn his head to the right about 5 feet.
Okay. I will go do that.
We're gonna have Raj go talk to the head judge, make sure he clears up his board state. I cannot idly sit by anymore. But Leia, give her some credit. She's a new player, trying hard. It is always fun to see new decks by new players. They don't get stuck in the meta calls, and then we see what they can come up with. And Jacob clarifying with Leia that Hive Mind is unique. Accidents do happen.
I'll install a card there. Install a card
Not complete game breaking. Still early in the game state. Nothing has really happened. Quinn making this undue money. Virus breeding on ticket up. Leia trying to get a virus suite going. I would love to see this engine. What's going to happen here? Maybe going for the massive medium run?
Yeah, I think
very possible.
I assume that's sort of the ultimate goal, and actually pretty easy with just the Eli there. If she,
it'd be very easy.
If she takes up enough viruses.
Installs the medium.
There you go.
Which will should have a counter from Grimoire. And moves over virus breeding counters to looks like she's gonna make the run. Pays to get through the line, such a clicking through. Should see 4 cards.
Yeah.
Whiffs on everything. So Quinn will probably purge counters her, or he might try to score his Nisei. Know he's safe for a little bit. But he does clear off 2 cards from the medium dig. She can. And opts to score the Nisei.
Well, she still has plenty of medium counters. I mean, she can't dig through. The problem is she doesn't have the money to score any PDs or anything, or really play a lot of side games.
She will get a free dig into R&D now. She'll see 4 new cards. Doesn't check out R&D, clicks through. See that? You see 5 cards. Does not get anything. Very possible because he has some agenda in his hand. He's been throwing agenda's way into archives.
That somehow, I don't know.
Daily business looking good out. Keeps the mental health clinic instead of the quandary, which I find a surprise because he's got tons of money. Installs into R&D. Looking to score the next Nisei. It looks like he put a future perfect down there. Nope, that was in fact the Nisei. So in a real good spot.
Yeah,
Quinn looking to just keep scoring like crazy right now.
Yeah, I think she doesn't really have the money to get into that remote. So
And R&D's probably
basically, as
safely
long as he
locked
can
up.
keep her out of R&D with that. What do you install?
And that's a huge mistake I feel a lot of even veteran players make, although some just can't. Daily business show, it's ideally something you want to get rid of ASAP in my opinion.
You saw like 8 cards.
I know.
Yeah, I agree. It's actually kind of a weird state for runners right now. There are a lot of must-kill assets. Between this and I guess the new hotness right now is team sponsorship.
That's why Imp still so good. So Leia still looking to get something going. The big behemoth steam engine RP is building up steam. Young upstart Noise looking to take him down. Draws into Cyberfeeder. She has
There's
Darwin.
Darwin, that'll let her.
Still Cyberfeeder.
Help colors.
He's probably going to go ahead and score that. Welcome in. We're live from PAX Prime in Seattle, Washington.
Alright, go ahead.
Inside a giant ballroom. I've never played Netrunner Chandeliers before. Getting fancy up in here, Raj. Scores the second Nisei.
I guess
Mark
he
2.
doesn't have a future perfect in hand, I guess. Or just an NEPD.
He just has an NEPD.
So I assume he'll dig into it eventually.
Playing
I
as
don't know
RP is one of the worst things you can ever see. See 2 scored Nisei counters, your heart just sinks.
Yep. That remote is secure. I think you're at that point. You really have no other. You have no option to score. Get out the remote.
This part we're just like, I'm done. I'm just gonna take 4 credits every turn. Just finish the game. We have faith in you, Leia.
I think at
Noise
this
is
point, I don't know
using
what.
noise, but noise isn't so much right now.
I think at this point, I don't know if he's milled any future perfects, but I guess before his next turn, I would probably Jackson any of those back. To see if he
He's
can draw
dumped
them with
feature
Daily Business.
perfect. He dumped feature perfect.
Yeah, in that
Has
case, next
Jackson
turn
out.
he has that remote secure just to win. I think Jackson goes back in, hopes to draw with Daily Business Show, and then just score it out.
Kitty money, play the dog.
That's also a tough thing to deal with. Hey, when you have that giant enormous window, like, hey, I want to score right now, but I'm not getting any agendas. Why random numbers? Why? Do not believe she has anything in her hand that's going to help her dig her out. She has it in the medium. She has no luck. He's been dumping agendas. Brings him over to Darwin. So it does have Breaker. It doesn't have a whole lot of money.
Yeah, there
So
it
it does get a feature perfect.
Yeah, so
And
I think he needs to install it.
And he decides to purge instead. Does not go for the win. Goes for the safe play of purging. I'm pretty sure would have been fine with the 2 Nisei counters, but goes for the purge.
Okay.
Thank you guys again for joining us on the Sunday afternoon. My name is Joe, Bazooka Joe, alongside Raj Giri, stopping by to join in. Say hello.
Howdy, everyone.
Grog Boxer from Stimac Forums. What is a Grog Boxer? How did that name come around?
You know, I don't even remember at this point. I
Were
like
you
those
boxing?
Grog is like it's like that pirate drink. It's like
Yeah.
diluted rum, and I like those Monkey Island games. That's how it came about.
And did you start boxing while you're drinking some grog?
I should. It'd make it better.
A little known fact about Raj, she is a title belt wearing pugilist. We call him the Indian Mike Tyson. Leia drawn, looking to get something going. Facing tremendous odds. Transfers breeding ground to Darwin. And Quinn draws into Daily Visionary with Priest Nisei. Did not see what he dumped.
There we go.
Installs, looking to win the game right here.
That should be a game. He has 2 Niseis. There's
And she has not much money that I can see.
Who do you report to? Oh, those guys.
Leia Snyder, my heart goes out to you. You're facing one of the worst things you can see against RP. So click 1, checks out the remote. Or not the remote, R&D. Sees Enigma. She can break that. Bounces
I
off.
guess she has 2 counters on Darwin. So
She does not break it, it looks like. She flipped over one of her foot counters. That's stuff I do not see any money from Leia, unless it's off camera, but even glancing over to see. She checks out the remote. Sees there Eli. Cannot get through that. And that
which she can't. I guess she can't break.
she cannot break that.
That should be
No
game.
clicks. Darwin is not ticked up enough.
There you go.
And he scores the each per break. And that is game. Quinn Wonky wins both. Thank you to Quinn and Leo. One more round coming up this, and we'll go to the top players from each pod. Playing each other in the new kind of playoffs are like not necessarily a cut, but they're going to do playoffs for prizes. So I guess
Really?
kind of a cut. I haven't talked to them again, but it may sound like it's more like all the top players are going to play and win some prizes. So maybe a much more casual way to do it. But thank you again for joining us. We should be back in another 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, I think about 15 minutes left in the round, something like that.
I'll try to grab some tables. Any requests for decks you'd like to see?
Oh, do they?
Right, I'm incentivized to get
Right, first.
you guys can get away with it.
Well played.
Thank you. So I guess that's the last one, right?
Yeah, that's the last one.
Thank you. What are you going to do for the rest of your day?
You know, right now.
I will see if we can get Brian Williams for you, Kyle.
I think I'm going to find something to eat. I haven't had lunch yet.
Nick first, Brian. Who is Aurora? I feel like I should know who that is.
I went undefeated on my birthday. How do you know that?
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're undefeated today?
What's that?
Well done, man. Oh yeah. So wait, this isn't the end.
20 minutes!
Is it not?
If you're undefeated, you're going to the champion spot.
Oh, is there a champions thing?
Isn't there? Top one in each bracket goes on.
I was told there is 20 minutes in the round.
They can play on if they like. There's not
Aurora is chess.
No, I'm Jason. Yeah. That's correct. Thank you.
But you shouldn't predict against
I
yourself.
had one in play that. No, I had a tech startup that was trashed.
Hey, Ian,
It was something bizarre like that.
So I normally just announce my clicks as I use them, but for the stream, it might be beneficial if I have a way to
Use the tabs.
Yeah, I mean, whatever
I
you
have-
guys
oh, that's
want.
okay.
Whatever you guys want. I won't steal them. I will give them back to you.
I usually like to keep track of the run clicks, but as per side.
Here, I got some. Cool. Sweet.
Oh,
Thank
okay,
you.
you got it.
You know, I've
These like the top
set
tier
up
rating.
4 and 3.
Check, check, check. Look at those lovely Fantasy Flight custom playmats they got.
How do you want to determine?
Be the envy of all players in your area with the Lotus Field playmat. So what we're doing here, they're taking top players from each pod, and we are going to have like a mini playoffs, some more prizes. So not like a true cut, but these are the top 4 players. We got Ben Fink on our right, Alex Black on the left.
Is that harpsichord? Oh, that one's.
Oh god, that is Harpscard.
That'll be interesting.
This will be amazing.
Go Ben and Alex! Victory to Jolofsky! I'm kidding, man. You can also win.
So we've got Alex going with the stack shuffle, Ben with the more classic variety. Raj, how do you think that's going to affect the game?
I don't know. I think the seed on the randomization of pile shuffling is not as consistent as with the riffle shuffle. I'm a big fan of the Hindu shuffle myself.
It's very interesting. You'll have to teach me that someday.
Or the truffle shuffle. That's also.
Hey, let's take a look. Oh, it's alright. Here's a stream right here.
Why did I notice this time? Alright. Nice to
Taking a look at their hands. So once again, Ben being on the right, running ambient harpsichord. You do not see a whole lot of them nowadays.
Yep.
I got Raj and Scott joining me on the stream. Say hello, boys.
Howdy.
Hello there.
Looks like we already got a glimpse of the harpsichord. It looks like I saw a traffic accident, in which case this is almost certainly a mid-seasons deck. Which works well with the harpsichord, because the problem with the old school mid-seasons is you can get legwork to death pretty early while you're waiting to cash up, but with harpsichord you're immune to that. So it's actually kind of nice. It'll be interesting to see if he's running just all... I didn't see his agendas in hand, but it'll be interesting if he's running all one-pointers or if he's running deals and things like that. Well, there's an exploded Palooza, so that answers part of that. And it looks like Alex is running pretty bog standard prepaid Kate, I would guess. This tip. Interesting. Looks like he installed a Jackson behind I guess a pop-up? I didn't quite see. So, good move.
I was gonna just glide by the red. I have also
Looks like you'll trash it. It's not a bad exchange for Ben, actually.
What did I miss, gentlemen?
Well, it looks like Ben is running... Is that punitive Counter-Strike there? I think... No, it's Snatch and Grab, maybe.
Let's take a look.
So Ben's running... I'm pretty sure it's mid-seasons with some sort of meat damage. I saw a traffic accident earlier.
Definitely looks like a harpsichord tag storm deck.
Yep.
I'm assuming Alex Black is running
It looks like this pretty standard
prepaid cage.
Just it's not drawn to prepaid yet, but the same breakers. I saw Diesel, Sugar Gamble, Dirty Laundry, that sort of thing. So Ben is pretty flooded on the right, which is actually not a huge deal as harpsichord, I guess.
Let's see what he's playing. Thank you all for tuning in. We're live from PAX Prime in Seattle, Washington. Getting back to the good old rainy weather up here. Let's check on the remote. Did he put in mid-season or making news in there?
I think breaking news is there, and I think Astro is behind the pop-up.
Ben Fingal getting tricky. Does he have mid-season in hand? I do not see. He scores the Astro, so that just smells like...
I don't think... Oh, there, he just top-decked mid-seasons, it looks like. Yep. Unfortunately, his econ's not that far ahead. It's only
doing the math. As I always say, Netrunner makes math fun. So looking to pull his harpsichord shenanigans.
So what's in each? Trace 11? Okay. I'm not sure how much he paid. Looks like he's taken 8 tags. Okay.
And with me here again back, and that is Raj, Grog Boxer from StimHack Forums. A former Portland guy, actually a former Seattle guy, into Portland guy, back to Seattle guy. And Scott, the former Portland guy, now in New York City.
Hello, everyone.
How you doing, Scott Silby?
I'm all right. I'm just enjoying seeing all the new cards. Unfortunately, I haven't played much Netrunner since I moved to New York City. So,
Ben's hands, sees,
exciting to see.
Oh, that's a good situation for Ben, because
breaking news.
Alex hit the Exploded Palooza but couldn't score it because of Harpsichord's ability. Which, Scott, I don't know if you're familiar with.
No, I have no idea what's going on right now.
Inform that gentleman.
So Harpsichord's ID is you can't score more than one agenda per turn against them.
All right.
And then that agenda you just access Exploded Palooza. Once you access it, you get 5 credits, which helps put Ben right back into Scorch and Traffic.
The Corp gets 5 credits, or the Runner?
The Corp gets 5 credits.
Oh,
it's
so
kind of like a reverse NAP.
I see.
All sorts of NBN shenanigans for you.
So who's favored in this matchup between the Kate and Harpsichord?
I haven't played it all that often.
Right now.
Traditionally against NEH sort of decks. The Kate deck, that is basically probably the best runner deck in the game right now. And Film Critic should help you against mid-season. That being said, Alex didn't draw Film Critic early, and he was kind of in a rock and a hard place when he hit the Astro to get mid-season. So now at this point, Ben is really just biding his time until he draws combo pieces. I think if I were Alex, I would probably at least hit R&D, because I don't know what ice is there. If it's just something like Data Raven or Gutenberg, then who cares? He's already tagged. In which case he can still probably score, but it'll take him at least 2 more turns to win the game, just because of Harpsichord's ability.
And what's the modus operandi of this Kate deck? Just standard efficient breakers and lots of money, and
Yep. Yeah. So it plays a prepaid voice pad, and so that discounts all your events, so it makes all your events super cheap and efficient, and then you just make a lot of money very quickly, and then make very efficient runs.
And Raj sums it up beautifully.
Oh, there you go. Scorch. Yeah, Scorch and Traffic X. That should be a game.
So Ben, trying to get us whole, get something going here. He's got a entire, I'll use the proper lingo, a grid full of agendas there.
Wait, why did he install something? I guess I can't tell. I thought that first car was Traffic Exit, so shouldn't you be able to kill him?
lots of money in Alex's hand.
Alex is in on 8 tags. Sure gambles for click 1 or click 2, excuse me. It's none of the prepaids out, not getting full value. Ready to pop up. You can check out that
I'm
remote.
enjoying these pop-up window card holders. They did not exist back when I played.
See, another agenda.
They're interesting. They can be kind of confusing.
They were but a twinkle in Fantasy Flight's eye.
Yes, 5.
And is this the death right here?
Yep.
A variant of Butcher Shop, Harpsichord Butcher Shop.
Yeah.
And he blows up his house.
It's kind of funny because it was game last turn, I think. But regardless, yep. Alex is scorched. His house has been burned to a crisp.
Ben Finkel pulling out the wins. Butcher Shop and Harpsichord. Showing how Seattle likes to play their decks.
I was certainly not expecting that.
And then we have Kate. Let's see what Alex is playing.
So switching sides, Ben Finkel running Kate McCaffrey. One of the more popular IDs nowadays.
Blue Sun, interesting. There are a couple of different Blue Sun builds that are out right now. I guess Ben Blum from, I want to say Pittsburgh, has popularized that boot camp version. Just that there's no scorches or anything, but it's just boot camp, executive boot camp Glacier. That's a very good deck. It's actually really hard to play against.
I would like to see a Scorched Blue Sun and see Alex Scorched Van Finkel.
It could also
dose his own medicine.
I think Tingy Wong won with something like that in I don't know which regional. But it was with Blue Sun with Scorches.
So what makes this deck, if it doesn't actually include Scorches, what makes it difficult to play against?
The Blue Sun, well, it depends which version Alex is playing. If it's the Glacier one, it's because, so you have curtain walls and you have large ice, it's very hard to break. And then you have Adonis campaign, which makes you essentially an easy mark every turn because of Blue Sun's ability. Well, or Beanstalk rather, every turn. Or it can be more than that. Depends on how long you want to let it run. And so you just make a lot of money. You can just stack up very difficult to make break ice. And it's only a single server, so unlike RP, Kate's not just drawing cards off of Astrolabe or anything.
So where you're concerned about being scorched, there's a lot of hard decisions. But with the this big ice deck, if that's what he's playing, it's just sort of, well, I can't get in.
Yeah,
essentially, giant wall of ice.
I'll admit I don't play that. I haven't played the blue.
I think I did see a scorched earth in there.
Oh, well, never mind. That answers that question.
Maybe. The rest of my turn's already planned out. I didn't factor that card into my
Yeah, that's a
there it
Scorch.
is. So, in that case, what other deck could this be?
Well, I mean, there are a couple of ways with Blue Sun and Scorch. I guess the one that did really well at Worlds, and I think won California Regionals, that includes a token, like one mid-seasons. And so you'll try and overscore an Atlas, and then at an opportune time, use the Atlas counter to get your mid-seasons. And then with Blue Sun, it's really easy to burst up in economy if you need it, because you can just bounce some expensive ice. And so you're usually able to land the mid-seasons for a decent number of tags, and then just Scorch them. It'll be interesting to see if he plays that or if he's playing Sea Source. I think a lot of people started to switch to that because of Film Critic.
Good to see that the degenerate scorched combos are still available to us.
Alright, so what we decided here? Back joining us, so is Ben playing, I'm assuming prepaid Kate. Did we figure out what type of Blue Sun Alex is playing
It's a Scorch version. It plays Scorch.
I would like to see them scorch each other.
Yeah.
And if they split, they can just punch each other in the face after that. So Blue Sun, for your new players, great ability. You can take back one rest card for its cost at the start of your turn. Ben Finkel does some quality time.
Yep, that's prepaid Kate. Looks like a pretty standard one.
Absolutely prepaid.
They're probably playing mirror decks at each other.
Installs Astrolabe. Surprised he doesn't want to get that prepaid voicemail installed. It looks like he's got a handful of hardware.
Ditching Film Critic seems interesting here. But
Film Critic, amazing new card from the new pack.
yeah, I think in that case I probably would have installed the Film Critic and then only critted it up once.
So what is this Film Critic I hear so much about?
So it's a resource, and when you access an agenda, instead of the on-access ability, you can host it on a Film Critic, and then later spend 2 clicks to move it off. So what that means is you ignore the side game for Future Perfect, you don't have to pay the 4 for NAPD, and more importantly, yeah, you get around Feedals, you get around mid-seasons because you're not stealing the agenda. You're just posting it on there for later.
So a good tech card.
Yeah, it's a really good card. It just replaces Plastic Reed or anything like that in Kate. Or, well, really you only played in Shaper, I think. But.
So,
some have dubbed it as not only a silver bullet, but a silver bomb for certain corporations.
Yeah, it
shuts down certain identities.
Yeah, I think Argus is useless with Film Critic.
Looking at his hand, does have Scorch in hand. Not seeing a whole lot else.
I think he wants to ditch the. Well, I assume he wants to Jackson away a lot of those agendas. Right now, he's in prime legwork territory.
Seeing all these Lotus Fields just makes me feel peaceful.
And Alex shifting his cards up a little bit. Could be a tell for some upgrades incoming. I always watch for that, or I did.
Probably looking to jack some of those agendas. Looks to have 3 of them in hand.
Chrysium's good here, because that'll block the legwork, at least the first one. And then...
Is Scott Silby down there familiar with Chrysium Grid?
Not at all.
Raj, what did you tell him?
So it's an upgrade. I can't remember which pack it came out in. It was something recent, but essentially it ignores the when successful ability on a card. So like Legwork says, if you're successful, you get access to more cards. The Christian Gate blocks it until you trash it.
All right. You may be familiar with the cards, such as Account Siphon. You
Oh
might have heard of that one.
yes.
Yeah, so Christian Gate blocks that.
Stops Maker's Eye, all those classic cards.
And it costs 5 to trash, so it's pretty annoying.
So is the evil reign of Andromeda and Account Siphon waning these days?
Yeah, that's
really?
Look at cute Scott Sylvie now.
Oh,
He's
no.
been at this for so long.
Yeah.
Oh, with my.
This deck on the right is essentially what 90% of the people play with now.
Nowadays,
So are
there's a
you
lot
telling me that my plastic Andromeda ID has probably gone down in value?
It probably has.
It probably has.
Oh.
I don't know. Andromeda's still Andromeda. She's still very good.
A lot of Kate, a lot of Anarch.
Yeah. Oh, Anarchs are great now, Scott.
All right.
Yeah, you picked the wrong time to quit.
It appears so. I may come back. We'll see.
Yeah, so Alex he does have Adonis in hand, so I guess that he's playing that part of that package because that's just constant econ he's going to get.
He's just playing a standard Blue Sun with Scorches. Nothing too special. It could be Timmy Wong's list is popular up on Netrunner DB, and that he did well with the West Coast Regionals in California. Ben Finkel installs another clone ship. Drew twice, so it's digging. Just takes more money.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't. I guess he has money. I'm surprised he didn't try to legwork earlier. But, so now he's in the sticky situation that if there's a Chrysium there, he has to get rid of that.
He's not forcing Alex Black to res anything, so not using his ability at all.
Is that that's a Janus. Okay.
Ooh, exciting.
Haven't seen that in a long time.
Oversight's a Janus. Going old school just for you, Scott Sylvie.
Protecting absolutely nothing?
Yeah, but because Blue Sun can bounce it back for the 15 credits.
Ah, I see. So he's not even, he doesn't even want that Janus to kill anyone. He just wants the credits.
Well, I assume eventually he wants it to kill someone.
All right, that's fair.
But right now, yeah, he's paying the oversight, so that way he just pays
right.
1 to get the 15 credits.
Where's the Spiderwebs? The no doubt piece of ice. That's gonna pop something. Brings out Cerberus, dogs, lady.
I think you might have dated yourself a little bit with that reference, Joe.
Everyone knows no doubt Spiderwebs. Classic song.
It's a classic song.
I had a crush on Gwen Stefani back in the day.
Yeah,
Fun fact.
So did everyone.
So, is there any other upgrades that Ben might think that upgrade in R&D is, or is he basically, he knows exactly what it is?
I think
At this point, he'd be guessing Christian or Caprice.
There he goes. All right.
Yeah,
Oh, Scott has not witnessed the pure joy of side games.
No, I was around for Caprice.
You're in for side games. So whiffs and R&D. Dirty Laundry HQ. Knows he's not enough money to res. Let's see if we can get a peek at his hand here. He does res Enigma. Foils Ben Finkel's plans, but he does have plenty of money. Not going to be a problem for him.
Does it look like Ben is now down to... Is he down to 3 credits?
He's down to 3 credits. Still Cyber Safer.
He's going to spend...
And Alex will most definitely bring back the Janus, make some money. Season interns. Regular old interns. Makes his Dirty Laundry money. And strike the Blue Sun. Once they think they have no money, they take it back, and now he has big yellow giant dice full of money.
I like those. I like these cards.
Those are oversized and comical.
So you saw the 15 credits, and now immediately... Nope.
Oh, he's bringing out the D20?
I see, okay.
Oh, just to make it harder. Just to make it a 12 and... Because why not?
That 1 and 5 would have thrown me for a loop.
So Cyber Cypher is sitting on HQ.
I played against this guy once that used a playmat for that game Yomi, where it had like the 10s counter and a 1s counter. That was really annoying to keep track of.
Yeah.
Once again. We are live here at PAX Prime in Seattle, Washington. Alex Black on the left, Ben Finkel on the right. Ben Finkel won the first game via Scorch and NBN Harpsichord Butcher Shop. I got Raj Giri and Scott Silby assisting me on some commentary this afternoon.
And it looks like Alex installed the Adonis in the remote, so he's going to start doing that whole trick to just get 3 credits every turn.
The Blue Sun Adonis moneymaker. Ben Finkel trying to find a line here. He's going to Maker's Eye. Blind Maker's Eye. Only on 4 credits.
Yeah, and he doesn't have... Yeah, that'll... That's Caduceus. Yeah, that'll block it. Well, unless he doesn't have the money to bring out an SMC to break it.
Looks like Alex Black will make him pay. So looks like just a trace 3 in the first one. Pumps it up, and Ben Finkel bounces off Caduceus. Little Caduceus putting in work. And Residonis and Naked Man starts paying off.
Yeah, I mean, hips is fine. Hips is fine.
Here they go.
No worries. Whatever you're comfortable with.
The joys of you dice players and your credits and counters.
Oh, so I guess he's not bouncing the Adonis yet. But yeah, that's probably a good egg. I guess he doesn't need to, because Ben's only at 4 credits.
Enigma. Smart move with a Cyber Cypher, making easy work of Enigma. Both players slowly getting set up. Kate likes to play the long game usually, as does Blue Sun. So actually, fairly decent matches against each other. Unless Kate gets set up and then just gonna run your R&D rampant.
2 interns. What's the interns saying? Chrissy? No. I didn't catch what ice that was that he interns back, but I guess we'll see soon enough.
Kyle James says hello, Scott.
Hello?
Yeah. Kyle saying hi.
Oh! Hi, Kyle. How are you?
Holy shit. Man, big old handful of cards.
Oh, Escher. That's a good ad nowadays.
You just see a one of an Escher and prepaid Kates, just especially when you get Cyber Cypher in there.
Yeah, I think it's a really good card now, and it works well with the deck.
Escher is good?
Yeah, I know it.
Oh boy. I may be coming back.
And Adonis 6 down.
Don't worry, Scott. Not that much has changed. Professor still kind of sucks. So.
Takes back Spiderweb.
I never played him anyway. As long as I can still play Jinteki and mess with it.
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
We'll be out of our new home.
Interns bag, Chrysium Grid. Got a good view of that with our Uncle's Games sponsored hand cams. I'm just gonna name all the cameras.
Looks like he installs Spiderweb back in front of R&D, which is
interesting.
Yeah, that's a really solid
credit.
Solid piece of ice against King, especially early. It has 3 and the run, so it takes 2.
The thing is, he just had it installed and res there. So now he's wasting credit for the surprise, trying to throw Ben Finkel off the trail, maybe. Think, oh, I can probably get in there. But worst case scenario, he's just going to end the run and have to pay credit.
Indexing levy clock.
So take off with
So Alex bounces back Adonis.
And he has all the
draws
credits.
a 2 and Enigma, which is against Cyber Cypher.
Yes, I think
actually
at
Zool's
this point,
out.
I don't know what Ben's credits are at, but I would try and start over advancing the Atlas.
Ben is at 6 credits. Alex checking his ice placement.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what you want to do.
Installs, gives it the advance. And advances ice in front.
My
of the
goodness,
road.
he has a lot of credits there.
Joe,
I
did you
did
see what
not
that?
see that. What is that?
I'm not sure. I think I didn't see what he installed. My suspicion would be, well, I don't know actually. I guess it could be any of them. I would hope it'd be Wormhole or Asteroid Belt.
Nebula, maybe? I do love some space ice.
What are the odds he splashed in the that neat old frog card from Jinteki?
Bullfrog?
Yes.
Yes, that's. I'm sure that's what the deck is.
So Ben, hold on to some run events. Does not have any econ. It does have another lady in hand, but is only sitting on 8 credits.
Perfect.
And there's the over advanced.
Scores the Atlas with the counter, which is running a Scorch deck. That is definitely what you want to see. Alex back. Looks like, did he draw? Gets rid of, looks like another interns. So still drawn into no econ, which is...
It's interesting. He had the baby. You could have just earned a buck off that draw.
Installs Mimic, uninstalls Lady. Ben trying to make someone happy, but having money woes. And there you go, installs the baby even after you draw it, so does not get the value of it for this turn.
So how's Ben doing so far?
Slight misplay there.
I don't know. He's very poor right now. Just kind of he's in a problem situation as Kate. I guess he hasn't seen any other prepaids or other burst econ for a while. Because he looks like he was sort of choking on events, or I guess like Escher's and run events, like Maker's Eyes and Legworks or something like that.
So a lot of events, but nothing to pay with.
Yeah, so I think I think Alex is in a good position to score out right there. Especially depending on what that space ice is that he has right there. I assume it's a space ice.
Alex trying to rust out another agenda, sitting on a ton of credits, knows Ben Finkel, cannot get in.
Now he's going to legwork. Okay.
Decides to legwork blindly into HQ.
That's, yeah.
Good feeling. Alex is going to stop the shenanigans. Stops him with Merumatu.
Yep.
Brings back Lady. We'll have to pump it up. Burns one counter. Continues to run into Hive.
And that stops him.
That'll burn the S out of your counters. So spends 2 counters.
Oh yeah, he has Atlas. Never mind, he can break it. Okay.
Oh, he's
I
in.
don't think he has anything of note in his HQ. Sees Hedge Fund. Sees it, and if he cannot steal it.
See, if he could install the film critic,
Sees Adonis.
then he could have scored the NFBD.
My goodness.
That's why I probably would have done that.
That's the beauty of film critic right there, boys. You can steal agendas even you're broke. So Alex takes back Hive because he knows about the score of this agenda.
So fill me in. Where did that Hive go?
He bounced it back to his hand with Blue Sun's ability.
Ah, okay.
So he gained the 5. Because if he's going to score out, the Hive is going to be largely useless. Well, maybe. It depends. I don't know what. I didn't see what agenda it was there. But
That's probably just another 2-pointer.
yeah, in which case it'd still have one and the run sub, but you still want to bounce it back, I think. You can always just reinstall it later.
So your hedge funds does not advance the remote.
So what's the story of this game? Basically, Ben not finding the cards he needs. You get the money.
Ben is having money problems.
Yeah.
That's his problem right
That's
now.
it.
He had everything else he needs, but no money. Alex draws, does not advance the agenda. Not sure what he's sitting on there.
Interesting. Oh, I see. He has a couple of agendas in hand, I guess. So he's looking to protect HQ.
Hey, that's fun.
And now he's getting some money, so he babies for click 1. Sure gambles for click 2.
Ben has picked up a very beautiful data sucker.
That is probably one of my favorite alt arts, at least up there. Trying to figure out a way to get in. Not fully set up. That's where you gotta be scoring against Blue Sun, is wall shaper setting up. That is your main window. Installs Data Sucker.
He runs HQ. Okay.
Runs into Hive again. That'll stop him. Does not have lady counters. Chooses not to clone chip out that other lady.
Yeah, and he doesn't have the MU for it either, so you'd have to trash something.
For those of you who have just joined us in the last 3 or 4 seconds, that is not an upgrade. As you can see on HQ, it is Alex's hand. Don't be confused.
Observation, Scott Billy. That is in fact his hand.
We'd like to keep the new viewers up to date, up to speed.
For those of you just joining us, we're playing Android Netrunner.
And I guess Joe hasn't implemented the riffle shuffle counter yet on this
I
game.
have not. So draws. Advanced card still sitting there remote. I did not see what it is. It's driving me insane.
I don't really understand the game.
Biding his time.
Pause the round, I'll go over and ask.
Could be a contract killer. Just waiting for a juicy resource target. Or see if we can hit him with some meat damage.
Just making more money.